A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top.
Ball. J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Missed. Wheeler, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009.
Ball
inside, almost got him.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. Marsh under it. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
First pitch way inside, a fastball. Ooh.
Nope. That's ball 3.
The 3-1. And that's in for a strike. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Outside, and it's ball 4.
Batting third, first baseman Alec Burleson.
So digging in, Alec Burleson. Ball 1, no strikes. Man at first, one away. Late on that fastball. The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Spin, throw, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Matthew Liberatore. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, shortstop.
And time now. Starter.
Yeah, might be trying to get in the head of the pitcher out there. It's definitely not your traditional lineup, Boog. I can tell you from experience, it's so hard as a lefty batter when a left-handed pitcher is tossing nasty breaking stuff your way. Hope this call works out for him. I'm glad I'm not in the lineup today.
Trey Turner, the next to hit, takes ball one. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
To third, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two down, nobody on.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And another ball. Bryce Harper next to bat for Philadelphia. In for a strike. And now 3-1. That one fouled off. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. Out towards right center field. Harper gets under it. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Second inning here. No score.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of
this one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second. Strike two. Wheeler,
That's a ball.
one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man on second, 2 down. It goes down looking. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. That one missed. And a foul ball. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play. Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Ball upstairs.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
There's the strike. The Phillies with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian Torres.
Aye.
Gets him to chase after that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. Fly to left his first time. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one almost got him. Jordan stands at first with one out. That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crawford on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And foul ball. The 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Out to short. Fires over to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Rise, takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Ball, that's inside.
Almost
inside
got him.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Spits the plate. That's strike one.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Towards first, Burleson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still no score. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Nope.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fought off foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One down.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Fouled off. He was late. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Sliced hard but foul.
Ball 2.
And now it's filled up. This to third. Stop. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Baez. He's 0 for 1. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Inside, ball 1.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the fourth, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him. I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Good job to fight that one off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Inside.
Off the plate, ball one.
Ball one.
That's ball two.
And a foul ball. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. The throw to first. Already two gone here in the home. Here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 so far.
Yep, that ball went out.
Close
Ball
one.
two.
Doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Up next.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Doubled in his first AB. Up and in, and that's ball one. Man at second. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In the air, left field. And that is the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. outside.
Ball that's outside.
Ball one.
You know, these Cardinals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Now a slow roller to second. To first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
For the Cardinals, shortstop Mason wins.
The shortstop takes the ball. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball, that's inside.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there.
No,
and that's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering way off the plate. The Cardinals down by a run. And we're at the top of the fifth. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Brian Torres.
That's a ball.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Baseman, Bryson Stott.
Liberator back to work. And that is out of play.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Swings through that high fastball. Curve in the dirt. Stays alive. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fly ball down the line, and it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 3-2. Struck him out looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
That's your
inside.
challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Phillies,
Justin Crawford
center
stands in for the Phillies.
Justin
0 for 1.
Crawford.
He grounded out in his first at bat.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Weatherholt slings to first in time.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Ball. That's low.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Just
That's
missed.
outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Ariz not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Got him, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Blaze Jordan
Leading off
will
for
hit
the
next.
Cardinals, third baseman, Blaze Jordan.
Ball. That's high.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging for the K. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Drilled out towards left center field. Marsh moving back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That one not close. Ball 1. On the outside corner, got him looking. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now
Louis,
for the bottom of the
number
6th,
72.
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Gastelum.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Out to short. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next
Really nice
for the
job to get your
Phillies,
first out of the ball game.
hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball, that's
Movement
it.
in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Caleb Ferguson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brule also throwing. The 1-0.
Aye!
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. The high heat,
Up next
too much
for
on
the
that
Phillies,
one.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Ball
No,
1
that's
low.
low. Inside, ball 2. Aye!
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That's ball 3.
Just misses with that one. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Right through there, got him. And Harper down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Just missed.
That's a ball.
And he swings through that one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jonathan Bolin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kirkering getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
That one found hard the other way. Oh, 1 down. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Upstairs, and a full countdown. The Phils trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Baez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now, Caleb Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Phillies, first baseman Alec Bohm.
That one pushed foul. And the 0-1. Foul ball. Ferguson, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Nope. His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Foul ball there. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball.
Arm just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Fouled off left side. Oh, 2 now.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryson Stott.
Hey!
The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Bolin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder Nathan Church.
That's a little bit low. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Joan Duran. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Out towards right center field. Harper should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Mason Wynn.
Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Hard hit, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Now it's the DH, Brian Torres.
Nope. Outside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The Phillies holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. On the ground to first. Over to Turner for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Justin Crawford.
And it's fouled away. Strike 2.
Ball.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
Next for the Phillies, second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Caleb Ferguson won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, George Soriano. He's into the game with the bases empty. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Ariz. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So they turn to their closer, Joan Duran.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1. Just
that
missed.
pitch is out.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And there's the ball.
That's a really good take.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
A little bit low. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the right-hander's 3-1. Runner takes off out towards right center field. Crawford gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Alex Burleson.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
That's off the plate.
Ball misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out. And that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.